Hey everyone, it's Jason from EscamotV.net, and today I'm going to be opening the Resident Evil 4 Remake Collector's Edition. I've been looking forward to this release for quite a while. In fact, I had a pre-order with GameStop for the longest time, and the company canceled all pre-orders for this that were made in store, and so I had to seek this out through a third party. This is the second weekend, I believe, that this has been out. I did play the standard edition, love the game, beat it, but just so happy to have this collector's edition that comes with a few goodies that I'm going to be covering today. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is quite a massive box that you have here, and before I take this card off, I'm going to turn this around and show you just all the things that it comes with. You have here the Steelbook, the game, the extra DLC pack product code, the figure, the digital soundtrack, as well as this art book. So excited to have this figure. This is a classic game for me. Played it when it released on the GameCube, and so to have this figure is going to be super awesome. Also really excited for the Steelbook. It's really snazzy. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and remove the protective sleeve that's around it. The way this works is you just pick this up from here. This is a little protective sleeve, and that comes off. I'm going to put that aside. And what you have here is a little box. We'll take a look at that. Take a look at this side. And then I'll face it this way. You can take a look at that side. This ripped off here, this little sticker that was attached in the bag that it came in. But so that way there wouldn't be this empty white space. I reattached it. A little unfortunate, but doesn't really look too messed up there. Here in the back, you have some specs. Really some numbers, I should say. Not sure what it means. There probably is some meaning behind it. If anyone knows, feel free to leave a comment. So this is the back of the chest here on the side. And then one more turn. We're back at the front. So looks like a legit suitcase, which I thought was really cool. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to take these off, these stickers off here without peeling anything. And that's probably going to be harder. Forgive me if this is boring to watch for this part of the video. I just want to be careful. If you want to skip ahead to where you see I've finished having done this successfully, I don't blame you. Got one off there. I'm not going to peel that off because see how there's that white little leftover debris there? I think because the image is on this little sticker, I'm probably going to leave the wrapper there. I'm going to go ahead and try to do the other side. It doesn't matter how slow you are at doing this, it is inevitable, as Mr. Thanos would say. So I'm going to leave those stickers there so whenever I want to close this, it won't have this ugly white mark there. At least I can close it and the sticker will have. I wish they had done a sticker that perhaps wasn't as strong. Not that I don't want this protected. Something durable to keep it held in place, but not something so strong that was going to tear the box up, which I think is a nice little collectible. Looks like, I'm assuming, the case that Leon has during the game. Okay, gonna go ahead and pick this back up now and open this up. So when you open this, you're going to be greeted with the standard casing for the game here. Just show you front and back of that real quick. And then I'm going to put that to the side. As well as a soundtrack code, which is on the back. I'm going to keep that part hidden, but I'll cover up the code here. But you'll notice here it says to use it before 2025. And so that's pretty cool. Then you have... I'm going to go over the Steelbook real quick. This is the part I'm so excited for. I did get the Best Buy Steelbook. I did think that this Steelbook was a hair better, despite the fact that we have a better close-up of our characters. I like that this had the title on the front. And I thought that just the design was just a hair nicer, although I did like that Best Buy Steelbook. And I do have a separate video of that you can find on my channel. So there you have it. That is the Steelbook for Resident Evil 4. We'll look inside here, and it's just going to be more artwork of what looks like the church, and then some trees and some birds. So really beautiful Steelbook. So happy to have this version of it. I'm going to show y'all real quick the spine here for Resident Evil 4, if it'll focus. Maybe. All right, y'all get the idea. All right, moving right along. I'm going to zoom back out. We have our map. And this is going to be really cool. I was tempted to Google today what to do with posters that you get that come all folded. Like, I'm not going to... As cool as this is to have, this is a map of all the places you go to in the game. I'm not going to... like hang this on the wall. Me personally, if it doesn't bother you to hang up a crinkled poster, no judgment, but me, I like to put things in frames. This doesn't seem like the creases are going to go away even if I were to frame it. But it is really cool to have. Maybe it would be less noticeable if, I don't know, maybe it's laminated. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all do with posters that y'all get that have creases on it? I'm not too big of a fan of them, but as you can see, this is going to be the complete map of everywhere where Mr. Leon goes throughout the game, which is so cool. So just don't like that it's crinkled, but considering the size of it, I'm not really sure if there was any way that they could have got out of that predicament. So there's this little divider here that houses all those pieces that I just showed you. When you dig further, there's this, I'm assuming, an art book. And this is a really nice art book. It is good quality. It's like a hardcover. Nothing there on the spine, but it does have a nice texture to it. This is not a solid black. It has kind of this nice gritty, grungy texture. Debating, should I go through every page of this? Let's see how much I want to go through. It says here, this art book contains designs and information that appear in Resident Evil 4. We recommend viewing it after gameplay to avoid spoilers. I believe if you've played the original one, there shouldn't be any major spoilers. I'll go through this art book real quick. I'm going to hold this with this side. I'm going to zoom out here so y'all can see this. I really love this gameplay. I felt like they were faithful to the original with only choosing to make choices that improved upon the original, which was awesome. So those of y'all that are here, what brings you to this video? Are you considering getting the Resident Evil 4 Remake Collector's Edition through a third party? Maybe GameStop will restock this one day once they've seen that they dropped the ball on it. I will mention with that blue standard case of the original game, that's going to have your extra DLC that includes a bunch of stuff that you'll see on the packaging that I showed y'all for just a bit at the very beginning of the video. You'll notice that the back of the package has a bunch of DLC additions, different costumes and outfits. This is really cool. The different gems that are inside. And that is going to be the Resident Evil 4 art book. Not super comprehensive, but very nice and fits on the shelf, doesn't take up too much space, very simple, goes over the main pieces of artwork that you'll see in this game. Really love it. All right, moving right along. I think now's the time we get to the main reason why most people want this. And that's going to be this bad boy in here. Here she is. The Resident Evil 4 Leon S. Kennedy statue. This is going to be, believe it or not, despite how much I love this series, my first statue. I would love the Jill statue and the Resident Evil 2 Leon statue, but I did not get a chance to get those. I think that would look great. If I had to choose one, probably Jill, since I already have a Leon, but to be honest, I would not mind owning both. And so here you're going to have a little slip that you pull out, and when you do that, you should be able to lift this up. And this, from what I've seen, I have seen other people mess with this. This should just pull out. Be very careful with this. Okay. So there's that. I'm going to put Leon aside and get rid of the box. I'm going to get rid of all this box here. But that's pretty much it. As you can see, the rest of the box is empty. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that. We'll go over the statue and then close the video out. And just to show y'all one last time, the box, it's just going to say Resident Evil 4, and then it's blank on all three other sides. So, really cool packaging, and it is similar to the other Resident Evil packages. All right, let's look at our boy Leon here. I did place him very carefully on the floor, for those of y'all that were nervous for him. Oh, I can tell this is going to look great. Okay, so these should pull apart. I'm wondering if there's tape of some sort. I don't think there is. Yes, there is actually. So you're going to have a piece of tape right here that's holding these two things together. And they're also held together by these little hinges that are plugged into each other. I'm going to take these pieces of tape off. Oh, that did not come off. Okay, there's that, and then is there some on this other side? Yes, there is. So got it. You'll have 3 pieces of tape if they did this the same across all of them, which I would imagine they did. I would think this is pretty standard. I'm gonna take 3 pieces of tape off on the on one side, and then 3 pieces of tape off on the other side. So this is probably a boring part of the video. You can fast forward past all of this. I'm probably, based on how busy life is right now, not going to edit this out. Sorry, but you do have an amazing fast forward feature that you can scrub through the bottom of the timeline and see when this is all about done. Hope you all are enjoying this, though. This is one of my favorite releases. The next, I typically review video game type stuff on this channel. The next collector's edition thing that I do have and am very lucky to have pre-ordered is the Legend of Zelda collector's edition. There we go. So that's going to be the one side of that off. Let's recenter this. And this is going to bother the heck out of me, all these pieces of tape, so I'm going to clear them because they kind of look real nasty just being here. I'm going to put these aside. And now we can take our boy Leon out. He has some good weight to him. And it looks like it already is open here at the bottom, so you want to be careful. This will slide right out. Oh, wow. That looks so nice. So I'll zoom into this so that way you can see it really good. This is so detailed, such an iconic costume that he has. See there, y'all can check out the detail in the face and the jacket. Right now, this is the pose for him holding his shotgun, but from his shoes to the texture on the jeans, his little bag, and his holster. Really good, great quality material. I like this. So let's go ahead and put all of the accessories on him. I'm going to put him down very gently there. Going to get his shotgun, his classic shotgun. The shotgun is my favorite weapon, to be honest, and it's classic. You get it during that super intense village scene at the very beginning of the game. Trying to see, is there tape on this? No, it just pops right out. The shotgun will pop right out. And there's good old shotgun, the one you get from the village. I'm assuming this will quite naturally fall in here. I'm hoping. Oh, good Lord. Do I even know how to hold a gun? Okay. Does his finger go through here? No say. That would be really cool if his finger was like... But there you go. I guess he's not on the trigger. He's just holding it. And that looks, to be honest, very natural. So I think that's how it'll go. I mean, maybe I'll experiment with putting his finger through the... where you pull the trigger. But I think he's just kind of posing with his gun, not really ready for action. Who knows? Maybe I'll figure out later if it poses differently. But there's that. There's also his handgun here. I'm going to take this out and put that in his holster. Oh, good Lord. Oh my gosh, my heart broke just a lot. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Okay, so there you go. That looks really nice. And if you're curious to check out the texture of this, very, very detailed. This is the, looks like it says there Kendo on the handgun, which is really nice. If it'll focus. Maybe. Been having trouble with this focusing. Yeah, so it says there at the top, Kendo, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to put that in his holster, and I'll put the shotgun back, but I'm going to get the base that he sits on out. I'm going to attach him to the bottom of the base, and then you'll get to see how he looks standing on that. So I believe there's more tape, which is, our favorite part of these videos. I'm going to undo the tape. Oh, I hate undoing the tape. Leon, help! Okay. There we go. Okay, got that piece of tape out. And there's probably one more if this is all following the same trend. If it's one tape on one side, it's going to have another tape on the other side. And there you have it. There's more tape, of course, here at the bottom. I'm going to just have this pull it down for me. Okay, I'm tired of pulling tape. I'm just going to pull. Okay, and here's the base that Mr. Leon is going to stand on. Going to pull that out. This is going to be really nice quality. You can see here there's some texture. It's very lightweight. You would think that the base is heavier, but it's not. And it's going to say here, of course, Leon S. Kennedy, which is really cool. It has this kind of shiny mirror metallic look to it. And now we just got to put them on. So there should be holes at the bottom of his shoes, and they'll just go right into place here. And I haven't forgot about the shotgun. I'm just going to put him in place, and then I'll get his shotgun. Okay. Let me try my best to get him in. This might be the hardest part of the video. Okay, so he moves a little bit. So once you get one in, you can move his legs to the other side. And you'll want to push down. There we go. So that looks real nice. I'm going to get a shotgun, which I'm going to be trying to handle very carefully. Still looks like it's in sharp condition. And we'll just place this here. And there you all have it. There is Mr. Leon S. Kennedy with his shotgun in such a cool pose. So that is gonna do it. That is my unboxing of the Resident Evil 4 Collector's Edition. I'm gonna just pull back some of these other items that were nice that came with the set. I really think this Collector's Edition is worth it at that GameStop retail price. If you're paying a little over the amount, I paid $375 for all of this through a third party. I don't think it's that bad of a deal considering how detailed this statue is. I think that this is a tremendous release. I would hope GameStop will be able to handle these releases better. And when they say that, you know, you have a pre-order, that they don't end up doing something shady like canceling just a whole bunch of them. It just seems like they were really unprepared for that. But I hope you all enjoyed this unboxing video. If you did, smash that like button. That will really help out the channel. And if you'd like more videos like this in your feed, you can consider subscribing to the channel. I typically talk about movies and unboxing videos of home entertainment. Feel free to subscribe and you can see more stuff like this. I do have Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition, potentially even the OLED Switch, which is really cool, of Tears of the Kingdom, coming when that drops. So thank you all so much for watching this. Thank you all so much for supporting this channel. If you want to check out my website, that's going to be escamotv.net. Thank you all so much for checking this out. And once again, my name is Jason Escamilla from escamotv.net.